Good morning from Starkey Farmstead. I'm Samantha. I'm going to take you on a little bitty tour today. We are getting ready for a lot of new babies on our farm. We have some chicks coming in about 16 days. I'm super excited. We have never used an incubator to bring chicks forth. We have always used a broody hen, but we've been doing a pretty brisk business in selling chicks, so we opted to give it a try with the incubator. So I'm gonna show you a little clip of my babies in the incubator. They're still in their eggs, but they're still my babies. And I'm going to show you how I'm preparing for doe number 1 right here to have her babies. I'm gonna show you her nest box. Sorry about the end of my nose. Been having this terrible sinus infection. And it's got my nose peeling, so, you know, roll with it. Then I'm gonna show you Snowball, doe number 9, the one that went 29 days pregnant. I'm gonna show you her fat and healthy little babies, her little kits. So thank you guys for rowing in our boat. Please like, comment, and subscribe. 16 more days and we'll be hatching out some new baby chicks here at Starkey Farmstead. Oh, you're gonna have baby chicks, Hammer. Here we go, guys. This is doe number 1's nesting box. If you'll notice, it has a piece of wood on top. This is important, and you really need to make sure your nesting boxes have these. This is so the doe can actually get up. As the babies are old enough to get out of this box, they will chase the mother all over the pen. This gives her an ability to get up and rest separate from her babies. Make sure you have this on there. We use, at this stage, we've been doing this for almost 3 years, we're using a fine pine straw wood chip. Back up, dude. The reason we're using this is because we used to use hay. We found that sometimes, not often, the babies would get tangled in the hay and they would be unable to untangle themselves. So imagine if you were only a couple of inches long and you got wrapped up into this. It would literally be like being wrapped up in vines, and they can't get themselves out, and they go a day or two away from their siblings and they get cold, they get weak, and they die because they can't get to the milk. So it's very sad when you find babies tangled in this and you realize what happened. So at my husband's strong suggesting, we swapped to the fine pine straw. Now pine shavings. And let me tell you guys, we also use this when we are hatching out quail chicks to keep their little legs from bowing. Because if you put them on the bigger pine chips, it's so uneven and their little tiny legs will bow. Pine shavings, you can actually multi-purpose this across your farm. We like to go ahead and put our nesting boxes in 3 days ahead of time here at Starkey Farmstead. This gives her time to get in the box, get comfortable with the box, scent, because she is gonna pee in it, scent the box, and it'll also give you time if you need to change out your shavings the day before she is due. It gives you time to go ahead and do that, and she's still very comfortable with the box being in here. We use untreated wood for this purpose. They will chew on the edges of these boxes, and so will the babies, and you don't want them getting a hold of treated wood that has chemicals in it. So there you go, Mom. May you be blessed, and may you deliver many healthy kits in the name of Jesus. Pray over your animals. It doesn't hurt. It does not hurt. All right, so here is Miss Snowball, doe number 9, Miss Fatty Patty herself. Here are the babies that she carried for 29 days. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Now you can tell I give my rabbits a lot of organic hay, and the moms do have a tendency to carry it back and put it back in the nest along with her fur. You can see it right there. And that's okay, because I didn't put it in there. She packs it down the way she wants. But on the bottom of this, even though you really can't see it, is a bunch of the fine pine shavings that they're sitting on. You don't want them on the bottom of that wood, guys. You need something to absorb their pee and poo, because they're pretty much stuck in this box until their eyes open. Once their eyes open, they're gonna go in and out of this box. We'll take this box out of here in about 5 more days, because they won't even stay in here after that. Aren't they gorgeous though? Good job, sweetheart. Good job. Show you guys real quick. You have to continue to do patch jobs. All right. As you can see it through here. He's patched over it. But do you see how the metal rusted right there? Not only was this an area that our rabbits were using to pee frequently, but the watering system literally was attached right here, and it would slow leak down on that metal. So they would pee on it. It would slow leak. The hay would bunch up right there. And it ate through the metal, because, you know, you can't really find American-made metal anymore that's affordable for your purposes of rabbit, you know, building rabbitries. And what ended up happening was we get all this from China, and it's just a crappy metal. Hi, sweetheart. Hers loves to pop open. So the metal just rusts out really, really easily. So I just wanted to show you guys that, how we're preparing for the new babies here at Starkey Farmstead. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're always just trying to give you guys tips and, you know, easy ways to do it. Now, we'll show you guys this. I have to replace it, but do you see the sign down here? After the elections this November, you can go around in people's yards. They don't reuse these signs, okay? So anybody or any place that you see has one of these big signs up in their yards or at their businesses, as soon as the election is over, stop and ask them if you can have them. They'll give them to you. The reason I say this is directly behind, okay, here's the rack and pen. Here, back here is my chicken coop. So I use these signs, I place them behind the metal right there between the rabbitry and the chicken coop as a windbreak during the winter, so that the chickens can get behind it and, like, you know, scratch and stuff through there, and they don't have to worry about as much wind and cold air coming through. You can see we got our little tarp back in place that goes over the top of their roosting poles and kind of drapes down to stop the wind from hitting them directly as they roost. It's fall, guys, so you have some fall chores that you need to do. In South Louisiana, we don't have to get as, I guess, aggressive preparing our farm for the cold weather. We just don't get as cold for as long as some of the northern states. So I hope that this helps. These are just little free tips, things that you can do to just prepare. That was an old tarp that you saw. We just cut them. Once we use them for a season or two and they start to shred, like you saw that one, we'll cut it up and we'll just use it to block wind and giving the animals the best chance at staying warm and comfy through the winter for those few days that we actually drop below freezing and stay there here in Southeast Louisiana. You guys have a blessed day. I have a lot of canning to do, and obviously I'm still dealing with the snottiness. It's been like 2 weeks now, but by his stripes I am healed. As you can see, I'm out here working. So you guys have a blessed day. Thank you so much for rowing in our boat, and we ask that you let us row in yours. Have a blessed day, everybody. Snowball literally has the cutest babies. Look at that. Look at that little fat thing.